And here we are again. I'm Elle Brunel with TrueSpeak, bringing you the All Things Happy and Healthy vlog. For those of you that have been following for a while, thank you. And you know that I've also now been adding experts into the All Things Happy and Healthy vlog, because you should never claim to know everything, and I do not. And so today I'm very excited to bring you something that I think is just off the charts unique, and I bet you've never heard of before, but you're about to become a huge fan. And so my guest is Marilyn Lamer, and she's with Innovative Nutrition, which is wearable nutrition. And yeah, you heard that right. And so Marilyn and I met over a year ago at a networking opportunity called BNI. So it's Business Network International. And it is a phenomenal way to rock your business. So you can reach out to Marilyn if you'd like to know more about that. I think that's a valuable tip as well. And so we've kind of just developed this friendship, and I have used the products, and I'll talk about that in just a little bit. But for now, I want to turn it over to Marilyn so you can learn a little bit about her and why she's here today.
Oh, thank you so much, Elle. That was beautiful. I appreciate you having me on today. And, 4 years ago, I did tell you I was so sick. One of the sickest people I knew. I ended up in the ER. And that was my health scare, that I needed to do something different. And I was able to lose a lot of weight and get healthier. And as I learned more about nutrition at that time, I looked at my two boys who are 4 and 8, and they only liked eating, pizza, chicken nuggets, French fries, things like that, that didn't really have any nutritional value. So I thought, let me give them some of the supplements I was taking. And I tried to bribe them, I tried to force them, and that caused a lot of fights and tears. So I gave up. And then I was able to find innovative nutrition. So what we do is nanotechnology body applications. When you think of nanotechnology, think of that 55-gallon drum of nutrients being shrunk down to the size of a big gulp cup without losing any potency. And then when you think of body applications, just think of a 1-inch patch. I have mine right here. You put on a muscle, and the heat from your body is going to open up the reservoirs in the patch and take the ingredients directly into your bloodstream, bypassing your gut. So it's like walking around with the IV of nutrients. And I thought maybe the kids will be more open to this since it has nothing to do with orally. And turns out they love it. They wear their daytime patches and their nighttime patches. As you know, what changed for our family is my oldest son, Jake. He's very high needs. And when we were forced to quarantine, he started having meltdowns and episodes, just crying his eyes out for hours and hours, that he was afraid he's going to lose us. And as his mother, my heart just broke, because there's nothing that I could say that would reason with his thinking. And I would end up praying with him, massaging his feet, and then just holding him and rocking him until he fell asleep out of exhaustion at 2 a.m. every morning. But I felt like I was going crazy at 2 a.m. and he wasn't doing well, and then having to go to online school the next morning. And I was pretty desperate. And when I was introduced to innovative nutrition, somebody recommended putting sleep and CBD patches on him to just help calm his anxiety and help him fall asleep naturally. After about 2 months of consistency, his meltdowns went from hours and hours to less than 5 minutes. And now, thankfully, they're almost non-existent. So I am just super thrilled with innovative nutrition.
Such a lovely story. When you were talking about, him not being able to sleep and being awake till 2 a.m, so hard on you as well.
Yeah.
And so I became a fan because some of the things what you were saying. So I'm not generally a pill taker. I know a lot of people are not. And if you're not, this is exactly what you've been looking for. I forget to take them. A lot of times trouble swallowing them. Oh, some you have to take with food, they're better, or, some not. And what a lot of people don't realize about vitamins is that many of them are binders, meaning you need to have certain things already in your system for them to even work. Otherwise, your body, they're just going to flush through. And then there's been, documentaries on vitamins where they show that they literally completely go through your digestive system and come out completely unused. And so people are wasting a lot of money and time and effort. And the patches are so easy. So the first thing that I did, I was interested in, it's not necessarily called a weight loss patch, kind of weight management. And what was fascinating about that one was I didn't notice anything, and which is also cool, right? There's no like, you don't feel funny or, different. I lost my need for snacking, craving. I didn't have craving any longer, which is what happens when you balance your nutrition, because cravings come from your body's telling you you need something. And so it's not going to tell you you need calcium. It's going to tell you you need ice cream because it knows it's the fastest way for it to get that. And then also because I travel a lot, I use the ones that help for sleeping. I'm not an anxious person, but I'll be honest with you, flying makes me anxious. And I get anxious like even the day before it begins because flying's so much out of my control. So those patches help release that anxiety and then also help me be able to sleep on the plane and then sleep at a new hotel and all of that. So I'm a fan of those too. But what are some of the other ones that you have?
Well, the complete vitamin with omega-3, that one is the foundation. So I tell everybody, if I used to open and close 15 bottles of supplements every single day with my omegas, my vitamins, my multivitamins, all these different things that we're all told to take. And we need that good foundation. So the complete vitamin with omega-3s. We also just came out with a joint support patch. So if people are, having some joint pain or issues, this is
Mm-hmm.
huge. And it also helps to boost blood circulatory. It helps to strengthen bones and teeth. And that's huge as we're getting older, right? So
Mm-hmm.
I appreciate that one. And a week after the country shut down, they came out with an immune patch. Everybody's looking to boost their immunity and have the optimal
Yes.
immune health with the
Yes.
ginger and the
Mm-hmm.
turmeric, the vitamin C, vitamin D, zinc, right? So all the patches are able to work together, which I love. They're created to work synergistically with each other, and it's just beautiful to see how the CBD, you're able to not have to drink any oils. My kids had the hardest time holding the CBD
Mhm.
underneath their tongue for the benefits, but now they just love the patches.
Yeah,
Um,
and they're creating that great habit about nutrition early on because ideally we know now that we can't maintain optimum nutrition on our own for most of us, especially when we live in big cities or on an island. And so you must have the supplements to be able to maintain your body at optimum levels of health. And so that's why I'm a huge fan. It's easy, it's affordable, it's unique, and also you'll find that um, as you move, because something about, can you tell them like you can cut them, so you can manage how much you want or how much you think you need. Is that correct? I think I remember doing that.
Absolutely. And for my children, I just cut them in half for them. But I wanted to say the convenience and look how light it is. Like this
Mhm.
is our joint support patch. It is so light, it's so thin, it's perfect for traveling and putting on the plane. That's what I do when I'm traveling. I put it on the plane and I never have to take off my mask. So I have that peace of mind as well.
All of that and so many more benefits. So like I said, I'm a huge fan. I'm a huge fan of you as well and everything that you bring to the planet. And so I wanted people to understand that almost like anything new. So when you become a new client and you're using these products, there's so many perks and benefits to being new. So in the chat below, there'll be all the ways to reach Marilyn, ask questions, whatever. She's going to be available for you. Absolutely. And so it doesn't matter when you're watching this vlog, you can reach out to Marilyn because I'm 100% sure that she's going to be doing this for a long time.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
After it helped my son, I thought maybe there's other parents out there dealing with the same thing I am, or maybe
Mhm.
there's adult children that have parents who cannot or refuse to take shakes, powders, or pills, but they still want to get their nutrition. And that's where I've been filling in the holes in the health and wellness. So this is a passion of mine, absolutely.
Yeah, I love this. I love it so much. And so, Marilyn, thank you for your time. And looking forward to hopefully seeing you and getting a hug in the near future because hugs are like great for my immune system, not for everybody's, but I know for
I'm a
you and I.
hugger.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So until then, if you were interested in this or you're interested in this, you can reach Marilyn. You can always reach out to me at info@truespeak.us. If you have any questions, you can also comment below and I'll get back to you, as well as like, subscribe, and follow. All of that, of course, is amazing. And so until next week, stay happy and healthy, my friends.
Aloha. Thank you.